Okay, hello guys. Good evening. Happy Tuesday, right? This is our April week 3. Is it 3? Yeah, week 3, sorry. A bit blurry today. Guys, my internet is a bit slow today, huh? So do expect some lagging. I have no idea why. The internet whole day has been like shit to say the least, right? So my internet is a bit slow today. Okay, before I begin, guys, quick announcement, next week is holiday, next week is holiday, and we are not skipping a week, next week is holiday. Next week is the 25th of April. It's a holiday, and when you come back 2nd of May, that means next week, it will be April week 4. All right. So next week is not April week 4. Next week is holiday. Next week is April week 4. That means you're still having 4 lessons in April. Okay? You guys understand? You're still having 4 lessons in April. We are not skipping a week. It's just that we will take a week off. Okay, we are taking a break. Because next week is holiday. Okay, everyone is going for holiday. All right. So hello Yin Xin. Is this how I say your name? Are you Yin Xin? Is this your first time here? Is it your first time here? I have not seen you last week, right? Have I? Sorry, I've sometimes I have so many students, I will tend to get confused. Okay, is it your first day here? Is it your first time here? Okay, so where did we stop, Okay, last week we finished our endo and exo, right? Okay, cool. What branch are you from, by the way? Which branch did you register in? Do you have the notes? When you register, yes, did they give you the notes? What school are you from, by the way? What school are you from? And do you have the notes? You have the notes? Okay, so we finished our unit 5 last week. Oh, Kingsley, okay. Wow, another Kingsley one. All right, so we have finished our chapter 5. We have finished our chapter 5. What is endo and exo? Okay, what is endo and exo? So endo is absorbing energy, surrounding gets cold. Exo is releasing energy, exiting, so surrounding becomes hot. So I think I kind of finished this already. Okay, so today we are in chapter 6. Today we are in chapter 6, reactivity. Okay, reactivity. Using, I think my syllabus and your syllabus is a bit different. So depends on what book you're using at Kingsley because some schools they use different book. I'm using the Cambridge book, so my chapter sequence might be a bit different from yours. Okay, don't worry, at the end of the day we will learn the same thing, right? At the end of the day we will learn the same thing. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, maybe you have learned this before already. Hello Jingen, how are you? Okay, so we are in unit 6, reactivity. Let's begin. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Some people are missing here because of the holiday, maybe. Okay, so anyway, let's begin. So we start with reactivity. This thing is called 反应性. 反应性. That means, how do I say this? You have some metals being very reactive. 就是反应很大的意思 ，OK， 很大反应。Hello Jenny, how are you? Okay, and we have not reactive. Okay, not reactive 就是没反应，或者是反应很小。All right, so this is the meaning of reactivity. That means how reactive something is, right? You have crazy metals like last month. You remember potassium? You remember potassium? The thing when we throw in water, the thing will explode. The thing is very reactive, 反应很大, right? Absolutely crazy. And you have noble gases like your helium, they are not reactive. Noble gases, whatever you do, you burn them, you add acid, you add whatever, they will just chill there and say, not interested. Okay, so no reaction, right? So that's your reactivity lor. Right, so a metal reacts with a non-metal and produce a chemical reaction, right? I think I said this before. A metal is like a guy, a non-metal is like a girl. So when a guy and a girl gets married, This is chemical reaction. And some marriage, they are very crazy. So you have big reaction. Some marriage, they are not so reactive. So you have small reaction. Okay, you get what I mean? 有些反应很大，有些反应很小。So that's the difference. Okay. Hi, Jaden. How are you? All right. So we are in chapter 6. We're in chapter 6. So we have big reaction, reactive, and you have small reaction, not reactive. So different metals have different reactivity. Some metals are very reactive, while some metals are very unreactive and stable. Okay, guys, I want you to think of it this way. Okay, you see, a metal is a guy, right? A metal is a guy, right? So reactivity is the good lookingness. For the lack of a better word lah, the handsomeness. 它有几帅 ，OK？ 华语我们叫帅 ，OK？ You have very reactive metal， 很帅的 metal， OK？ So when girls see him, they go wow crazy, so very reactive. Alright, and then you have not so leng zai one, low reactivity. If as a metal you're a guy, you're not reactive, your reactivity is very low. That means you're not good looking. 不帅 you are like okay. When girls see you, they don't go crazy. They are like, okay, what's to go crazy with? You're not very good looking also. I mean, this is my analogy lah. Okay, so you understand. All right, like you see your Korean oppa, they very good looking. Then you see very reactive. Okay, and then your schoolmate sitting next to you, like, sir, he not leng zai also, then not reactive, not reactive, 不帅. Okay, hey, Terence, don't say that. Don't say that. You can increase your reactivity one, right? 你可以增加你的帅度的嘛. How do you increase your reactivity? Go and get a nice haircut, go work out, okay, go have some skincare, then you will become more reactive one. Okay, so anyway, so some metals are very reactive or some metals are very unreactive. Like see this one, wow, very leng zai. What is this? This is potassium. Wow, potassium super leng zai. You see, when a girl, okay, let's say a girl gets married to potassium. Wow, can you see the girl very excited? Wow, you are getting married to someone so good looking. This is like Korean oppa. Of course, you explode, right? And when you get married to iron is like, yeah, not so good looking. So when oxygen marries iron and become rust, do you see explosion here? Do you see explosion here? No. The girl is like, I want to marry this guy, man. Can I do one? So you see, not excited, no excitement, very excited. See the difference? See the difference? Hey guys, this is like entry level chemistry. Next year when you learn chemistry, this is what you focus on, right? Of course, in detail. But today I'm going to talk about, very surface stuff. Right, so let's look at reaction of metal with oxygen. So now oxygen is the girl. Okay, oxygen is the girl, and we have different girls later. We have water, another girl. Okay, we have acid, another girl. So there we go. Okay, so let's look at oxygen. Let's look at oxygen. You see, when a metal is burned, okay, metal is the guy, remember? Metal is the 男子. Okay, the guy, it reacts with oxygen in the air. So metals react with oxygen to form metal oxide. So you see, this guy, metal is a guy. She gets married to this girl. So you have a couple. Okay, so metal plus oxygen, you get metal oxide. Guys, I think you learned this before, right? I think you learned this before. Okay, maybe some of you have learned this chapter already. All right, so you see, some metals are very reactive with oxygen. Yeah, okay, metal oxide, one of it is rust. So you see, sodium is super good looking, right? Sodium burns brightly and quickly, then produce a white powder, sodium oxide. You see, sodium and oxygen, sodium oxide. So you see, woo, big reaction. Because sodium very leng zai ma. Magnesium also very leng zai, you see, burns brightly, then produces a white powder, magnesium oxide. Guys, this thing is so bright. It's so bright. They will ask you not to look at this straight because you will hurt your eyes. You will hurt your eyes. Last time, guys, last time, they use magnesium as camera flash. Okay, magnesium as camera flash. Like 100 years ago, this is how they use their flash. You see, this is magnesium. Right, guys, have you done this experiment in school? I hope you have. Burning magnesium. Maybe you haven't, but this is what your teacher will let you do. Burning magnesium. You see how bright this is? Right? Even by looking at my screen, your eyes hurt. Okay, you see, really bright because the magnesium very lang zai ma, very good looking ma. So the girl gets very excited. So when they get married, woo, bright flame. Okay, have you guys done this? Any of you done this before? Any of you done this before? Have you burned a series of metal? You burn the very lang zai metal, then the less good looking metal, then the least good looking one, right? And according to that, okay, I'll say that later. Okay, maybe I'll leave it for next week. You see, this is what we call the lang zai chart. Oh, you did it last Thursday. Cool, cool. Right, this is the lang zai chart, the good looking chart. This guy being the 最 lang zai one, the best looking one. Potassium is the best looking guy. Okay, let me finish this first. Okay, later you understand. Gold being the worst looking. You see, imagine this is height, guys. Imagine this is height. Okay, girls here, girls, do you want guys who is tall or short? Right? Any girls can tell me? Any girls, I mean, I'm not going to judge you lah. Any girls that likes short guy? I mean, I know it hurts to say this lah, but no, you see, no, Wayne, sorry, not sorry, right? Hey, so far I've asked around. Okay, girls, how tall are you? How tall are you? I think I've asked you guys this before, right? And according to your height, how tall are you guys? Okay, how tall are you guys? And girls, do you accept next time, your boyfriend being shorter than you? Everyone likes. Hey, how you know, Jenny? You guys classmate You guys classmate, man. Okay, so guys, you see, so far I've asked around lah. I have not heard girls who say, "Okay, I can accept my boyfriend being shorter than me." Can you accept your boyfriend being shorter than you? Let's say you are 160 lah, 160 lah. Can you accept your boyfriend being 155? 155 is really short though. Can Huh? You sure or not? You sure or not? That means you go out, he don't allow you to wear high heels leh. What's my height? I'm 175. I'm 175. Okay lah. Consider okay lah. So okay, just to tell you, okay, let me Google this. Okay, so average Malaysian male height. Okay, what is considered tall in Malaysia? If you are 168, you're considered above 168, you're considered tall. Wow, didn't 178, good for you lah. Good for you. Anyone who's 180 here? Anyone who's 180? Wow, guys, you guys are like 15. If you're 180, wow, Terence, you're 180. Shit, man. Wow, shit, 182. What milk powder do you drink? Can you recommend to everyone here? Okay, so as a girl, girl average height in Malaysia is 157. Are you taller than this, girls? Are you taller than this? Okay lah, in my opinion, girls shorter, never mind one. Girls, if you're like below 157, still cool. Like my wife is 154. I still find her cute. Okay, because shorter girls very cute, but short guys, yikes. Right? I mean, it's not that you won't get a girlfriend, but it's much difficult. Much more difficult, I would say. All right. So you see, this is like the tall looking chart. This is the good looking chart. Okay, you see, potassium is like that 190 guy. Wow, very good looking. Wow, very lang zai, because every girl say, wow, I want to be together with him because he very tall, very good looking. While on the other hand, this goal is like 150. say example lah. So guys, can you accept a boy? I mean, as a girl, how many girls here? So see if you want to answer me. Can you accept your boyfriend being 150 next time? Damn, 150 is really short though. No. Oh, Jenny, yes. Okay, good. Get king. Why you so bad? you bet Wayne say no. Hey, you guys classmate, is it? Wayne and Jenny, you guys classmates Oh, I see. Okay. Hey, guys, there's nothing wrong one, There's nothing wrong one. If you say, sir, I don't like short guys, it's okay. It's okay. We all have preference one. We all have preference one. It's just that I cannot understand people who have double standard. Right? You see some girls, they say, oh, I don't accept short guys. Okay. But when guys say, oh, I don't accept fat girls, they were like, oh my God, how could you? You are a pig. Guys are all pigs. I see that's the double standard. Okay. Why is it okay for you to choose guys, but why is it not okay when guys choose you? Right? So this is the double standard I'm not okay with. Right? So you see, goal being 150. That's why you see, reaction with oxygen, reaction with water, reaction with acid, no reaction, no reaction, no reaction. These guys they are so short and ugly. Oxygen and water and acid doesn't want to marry them. They don't want to marry them. I'm sorry to say this. But on the other hand, you look at these three guys. These three guys are like very good looking. This is like 185, this is like 180. Wow, you see? Very leng zai guys. You see? Oxides form very vigorously. Vigorously means big reaction. The girl is like, oh my God. See? Big reaction. I'm sure when you see who's very leng zai in your dictionary, is Jackson Wang okay? Is Jackson Wang okay? Like that reaction now. You see, when Jackson Wang come to Malaysia, wow, all girls melted like crazy. Are they vigorous? Right? You see? See, even with cold water also got reaction. Violent reaction. Violent. 暴力. Girls will fight each other to marry these three. But these three sad story lah. Okay, girls are like, ew, no. Why would I want to marry this? These guys are 155. These guys are 160. Do you want to marry someone 160? I mean, so guys, don't feel sad yet. As a guy, you will grow until you're 21. All right, you're like what, 15 now? You have like what, 6 years more to grow? Okay, what? So make sure you sleep enough. Make sure you exercise. I think I said this plenty of times. Eat enough, sleep enough, and exercise enough. Guys, going to the gym and training your muscle makes you taller. I've said this countless of times. Guys, please don't have that stupid mindset of, oh sir, my whoever lah, they tell me not to lift weight, of course lift weight makes me short. No, stop thinking this. You lift weight, you get taller. Okay, if I lifted weight, I could have grown to 180. I said story lah, I'm only 175, which is okay lah. Okay, still okay, not too bad. But I wish I can be a little bit taller. Okay, maybe if I'm 180, then I'm more happy. Okay, so this is your list lah. So this is your list. So you see, sodium are very good looking. So you see, we go back to here. You see, sodium, magnesium are burned very brightly. Wow, of course the girls get very excited. Sodium, magnesium, very happy. But if you look at the other, like we go down here, some metals only produce moderate reaction. That means the girls, they are okay lah, not very happy, but not too sad also. You're like the middle guy, right? You see, iron glows. You see, no burning already. Just now the girl is like, now the girl is like, okay, at least she's still a little bit happy. You still see fire, just that it's not so good as this lah. Right? So the iron glows, then produce a black powder, which is iron oxide. And then copper develops a black powder without glowing. So you see, when girls marry copper, which is like right down here, okay, the girl is like, okay, lor, my husband is 160. You want me to be happy, man? My husband not very tall, so I mean, guys, I'm not being shallow here. I'm not being shallow here. I'm just being realistic here. I'm just being realistic here. I mean, guys, let's face it, every humans like pretty stuff. Okay, every humans like pretty stuff. 你为什么很喜欢一个东西？因为它美咯 right? So similar story, similar story. If you tell me, sir, how can you be so mean? You say things like that. You know, ugly people, they have feelings too, right? And let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You walk into a car showroom. You walk into a car showroom. Do you say, oh, ugly cars have feelings too, so I'm gonna buy the ugliest car? No, no. You will want to buy the prettiest car. Then the ugliest car, how? They got feelings too. You hurt them already. See, doesn't work that way, what? Right? You like pretty stuff, or it's not wrong. Okay. Like you know, some people they ask me, sir, why did you marry your wife? I will say, cause she pretty lor. My wife always asks me this question. Hey, why you marry me? Cause you're pretty lah. If you're not pretty, of course I won't marry you. I know it's not a very good thing to say, but I'm just being realistic here, okay? You ask your dad why did your dad marry your mom? Because your mom pretty lah. In the eye of your dad finds your mom pretty, okay? Because in Mandarin we say 情人眼里出西施嘛, okay? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Your dad say no choice. Hey, you sure your dad will say this to your mom? Later he sleep on the sofa tonight. Okay, anyway, so some metals are not reactive with oxygen. Okay, these metals are said to be chemically stable. Because you're ugly, of course you're stable lor. No girls want you. You see, like gold and silver. You see, gold and silver, no girls want to marry them because they're ugly, ma. But at least you very rich lor. Gold very expensive, right? Gold very expensive. So you are short, never mind, at least you rich. What kind of stupid logic is this, right? Okay, this is my way of making you understand. This is the best way I can make you understand. Because if I ask you to memorize this thing, you're like, sir, what the hell is this? I don't even know this. So if I make it into guys, the good looking chart, then you see, you understand already. Makes you understand better. Okay, makes you, have a little bit interest here. Okay, these five, they are so good looking, everyone will react with them. These five are like BTS. Like BTS is only five, BTS is more than five. But I mean, come on, let's face it, not everyone in BTS looks good, isn't it? Right? I mean, you guys watch K-pop? You guys watch K-pop? Okay, I don't know. J-Hope the most handsome, okay lor, if you like him, but definitely not RM lah. Wow, shit, I'm gonna make so many people pissed off, is that? But I mean, come on, let's face it lah. Okay, you see Jimin, J-Hope, they are quite good looking, but RM is oh shit, the army is going to kill me. Okay, I mean, I watch K-pop lah, so I know. Okay, so okay lah, it's very sad lah. BTS is in hiatus already, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going off topic here. So anyway, so this is your good looking chart lah. So you see, group 1 metals, if you remember from last month, all group 1 metals are very reactive. You see, they are crazy good looking. Like, okay lah, guys, I don't really watch any boy bands anymore. If you ask me girl bands, I know lah. I really like New Jeans. So if you ask me girl bands, I know. If you ask me boy bands, I don't really watch boy bands nowadays. I mean, they are getting a little bit generic already. Okay, I'm still to say, sir, you should watch 17, you should watch TXT. I'm like, New Jeans all pretty. For me, yes. For me, yes. For me, I think they are pretty. Oh my god, I sound like 乖叔叔 now. Hey, you know New Jeans are really young, right? I mean watching them I just feel old lah. Like the Magne is what? I think Hien is the same age as you guys, right? Hien is the same age, right? Oh yeah, right. You guys are 15, huh? I think Hien is like 15 or 16. Oh yeah. Wow, shit, I sound like a I sound like a 乖叔叔 now. But they really slay though. I really like them. I like them a lot. Okay, you're studying every day. Hey, yeah leh. She's the ambassador for LV leh. Goodness me. 15 I don't know what the fuck was I doing at 15. You see, different people, different life. Anyway, hey, why are we so out of topic today? Right, so group one metals. Wow, I didn't know so many K-pop fans here. Hey, just to let you know how old I am. Just to let you know how old I am. I start watching K-pop during TVXQ. You know TVXQ? You know Dongbang Shinki? The senior of Super Junior. You see, even Super Junior, it sounds old enough, right? Super Junior is the senior of EXO and Shiny, and then Dongbang Shinki is the senior some more. So it's like grandpa level already. Yeah, I'm really old. I'm really old. Okay, for comparison, I was born in 90. I'm born in 91. Born in 91. I'm the same age as Red Velvet. You know Irene? I'm the same age as Irene. 91. Wow, shit, I feel so old. Shit. Wait, I went got older. I'm the same age, okay. I'm the same age, okay. I'm same age as Irene, so I'm 91 also. Ah, shit, that's so long ago. Anyway, so see, all group 1 metals, they are very good looking, very explosive. You see, all group 1 metals are very reactive. You learned this last month. They produce vigorous reaction. Vigorous means very 激烈, very excited. Okay, 很夸张. Okay, with oxygen, even without heat. You see, you throw in water, they explode. You throw in water, they explode. Okay, and then when group 1 metals are cut, they appear shiny but turns dull soon because they react with oxygen. You see, when you cut potassium, they will be shiny, and then few seconds later they become dull. That means what? That means they will immediately oxidize. They will immediately oxidize, 马上氧化. You see, for okay, you know iron, right? For iron to oxidize, for iron to rust, how long does it take? If you take a piece of iron, 哪一片铁, you put it in air, how long does it take for them to turn like this? Few weeks, right? Few weeks, right? From a shiny piece of metal, iron, to become rusty, it takes few weeks, right? But for potassium, it's immediate. Immediate, because they're very good looking, they're very 靚仔, all the oxygen wants to marry them. Something like that, lor. So due to this, all group 1 metals must be kept in paraffin oil. What is paraffin oil? Hey, I think I showed you this last few months already. Wait, last chapter. So this is your potassium paraffin oil. There. Easy. You have to keep them in oil. If not, they will explode. They touch anything, they also explode. The oil, they won't explode. So they must be kept in the oil. You see, they're all group 1. Remember them? Lithium, sodium, potassium. We learned this like last month, chapter 4, I think. 4 or 5, I forgot already. So this one. Okay, you guys cool, You guys cool, This is actually a very interesting chapter. I don't know why some people, they say, oh, sir, I really hate chemistry because it's so boring. How is this boring? How is this boring? Okay, if you find this boring, either you have a problem or your teacher just sucks. You see, where got boring this one? Very interesting, ma. Okay, so reaction with metal and water, this is the same thing. So metals react with water to produce metal hydroxide and hydrogen gas. You might say, sir, I need to memorize this, man. I need to memorize this. No need, no need. Only bio boring. Huh? Not bio interesting, man. Hey, girls will disagree though. Girls will disagree. Girls will love bio and girls will absolutely hate physics. Okay, you ask girls about electricity, electricity, I see girls here. Do you guys like, do you girls here like electricity? You learned electricity last year, right? All the voltage, current. Oh, you do? What? Wow. Okay. Interesting. Wow. Hey, every year I teach electricity, all the girls will be like, yeah, sir, can we don't learn this? Every year one. Wow, I'm surprised you guys, you girls like electricity. Wow, I'm impressed. Because every year without fail, one girls will say, sir, can we skip this? It's like I'm force feeding them when I teach electricity. I see, Terence, you don't like physics, I see. Are you a girl by any chance? Joking, right? Anyway, better than bio. This one I agree. This one I agree. Bio is very troublesome because you have so many things to memorize. Okay. I mean, I like studying bio, but not the exam. The exam is not very fun. Next time, if you go A levels, because I took biology A levels, oh my god, it sucks. Suck donkey balls, I tell you. It's so troublesome to study. That's why I like studying, but not examining. It's not fun. Okay, anyway, so the hydrogen gas. Okay, you know hydrogen gas, right? You know this is explosive. Hydrogen gas is explosive. I think I told you this in last chapter already. That's why we don't use this to fuel balloon. We use helium instead. Because helium is the second lightest gas, but it won't explode. Remember? Remember? So this is very explosive. So the hydrogen gas produced can be confirmed by collecting it and testing it with a lighted wooden splinter. That means you put fire into hydrogen, you will hear a pop sound. You see, the pop is explosion. 爆炸. So hydrogen is explosive. Hydrogen is explosive. Hydrogen 是会爆炸的. So we don't really play with this. Okay, have you guys done this experiment before? Have you guys done hydrogen before? Have you guys tested hydrogen before? I think this is one of it. One of the experiment you do during year 8. I think. Oh, you did, Marcus, you did, So I hope you guys, I hope the rest of you did too, I hope your teacher is good enough to show you experiment. Okay, so if you say don't have how, go YouTube lo. Go YouTube lo. Go search on YouTube lo. Right, anyway, so pop sound, pop sound. So you see, reactive metal are good looking guys, lang zai guys, they react readily with cold water. Even cold water, they will react. You see, even the coldest girl will like reactive metal. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? Because you're very good looking, You're very good looking, You're like potassium, Wow, you see, so good looking. Even the coldest girl, they will fall in love with you because you're so good looking. You see, potassium, when put on water, immediately bursts into flame. Immediately, you see, crazy. Hydrogen bubbles are produced. The water turns into potassium hydroxide. Okay, you can say, you can don't need to memorize this, it's okay. Calcium sinks in cold water and produce bubble. Calcium, same thing. Magnesium sinks in cold water and produce bubbles slowly. You see, potassium fast, magnesium slow. You know why? Because magnesium is not as lang zai as this guy, not as good looking, right? This guy is more good looking. This is not so good looking. Okay, you understand this? Understand this? That's why it's slower. The reaction is slower. And then some metals only produce small to no reaction with water. Like iron sinks in water and no bubbles are formed. But when heated in steam, if you use a hotter girl, hydrogen is produced slowly. Slowly. Copper, no reaction. Copper is so ugly. Copper is so ugly. Water say no. Yee. Can I not marry this guy? Because he is so short. Sir, I'm 160. What should I do? You have 6 more years to go. Okay, you have 6 more years to grow. Okay, guys, sleep enough, huh? If you every night you're on your phone, you sleep 4 hours every night, how to grow like that? How to grow? Okay, sleeping 4 hours is not helping. You want to grow taller, please sleep more, right? So this is water law. And then acid, same case. Metals react with hydrochloric acid to produce metal chloride and hydrogen gas. Again, you see hydrogen gas, same like just now. Same like just now. Also, you get the explosive gas. And then, similarly, the hydrogen gas can be collected and tested as mentioned above. All right, so you can use the wooden splinter with fire again. So reactive metals react readily with acid. Okay, potassium sodium reacts violently. Ooh, again, violent. Ooh, very good looking. So they just go, ah, my God, so 靚仔. Violent reaction. Okay, I'm sure when you see BTS, you're very violent too. Hey, I don't know, leh. I'm cool with BTS, but some of their fans they are absolutely the worst, right? They will just go onto every K-pop group and they will just comment everything about BTS. I mean, yes, I get it. BTS is cool, but there is no need for you to flood everything. This is what I call toxic fan lah. It's a cycle lah, guys. It's a cycle lah. Before BTS there was EXO. Same case one. Same case one. Wow, you talk about Luhan you talk about Baekhyun or okay, like Baekhyun is one of the biggest buyers Oh yo, you talk about them and see, you will be attacked, right? Same goes to Big Bang lah. Okay, you talk bad about G Dragon oh yo, their fans will come for you. Okay, so army is no different lah. Every fan base has toxic fans one lah. So please don't be the toxic fan. Right? I hope you guys are a rational fan. Okay, because I am a rational fan. I mean, I am too old to be a crazy fan. You don't see me shout when I see new jeans lah. It would be really weird. What am I shouting about? A bunch of teenage girls. Right. Anyway, so okay, where was I again? Oh, okay. Violent reaction. Sorry. So with dilute hydrochloric acid and produce bubbles of hydrogen gas quickly. Okay, some metals they react moderately. That means okay, not so good looking guys like magnesium. Okay, zinc, lead. See, reacts quickly. Magnesium is still okay. Magnesium is still 靚仔. Zinc, not so already. See, reacts slowly. Lead does not react with dilute hydrochloric acid. You see, lead, there's no reaction here. Lead is where? Where is lead? Lead is around here. They didn't mention lead here, but just to let you know. So you see, stable metals do not react with acid. Copper produces no reaction with dilute or concentrated hydrochloric acid. No reaction here. So can you see why we use gold as currency? Guys, do you see why we use gold as currency? If you study history, right, we have been using gold for the longest time. We have been using gold since like what, 3,000-4,000 years ago, right? So gold will always be expensive. You know why? Because gold is very stable. If you use a coin and make gold made from gold, if you use a coin made from gold, the thing will not oxidize, right? If you wear a gold chain, 100 years later, it is still shiny. If your grandma pass you a real gold chain, the thing will forever be shiny. That's how stable they are. Guys, you know how expensive is gold? Have I told you this before? Do you know how expensive gold is? Do you have any gold at home? Okay, 1 gram of gold price. Do you know the price of gold? Price of gold is around 320 ringgit per gram. Gram, you know how much is 1 gram? You know how much is 1 gram? You know how small is 1 gram? 1 gram is like there. This is 1 gram. Like this, barely bigger than your nails. That is 1 gram. That 1 gram of gold is 320 ringgit. That's a lot of money, isn't it? Right? So if you have a 1 kg gold bar, oh, you say, you know how much is this? Now you do your math, lor. You do your math, lor. This is 1 kg gold bar. Oh, yo. You know how much is this? You know how much is it? You do your math, lor. So you see, 1 gram of gold is like 320 ringgit, right? So 1 kg is how many gram? Come test your math. How many gram is 1 kg? Hey, learn this in primary school. So this is 1000 kg, 1000 gram. Oh. So that is like 320,000. So which person will buy this? If you are rich, hey guys, you might say, okay, you might say, sir, who the hell buys gold? Hey, you have to know, guys, you have to know, if you buy gold, gold will forever go up in price. Okay, you see, guys, are you interested in economy? Are you interested in economy? Okay, let me tell you something. 20 years ago, let's say 2003 lah. Damn, I was standard 6. Okay, so 2003, one bowl of noodle is 5 ringgit. Let's say wonton mee lah. One bowl of wonton mee is 5 ringgit. How much is it now? If you go out and eat a bowl of noodle, I'm talking about KL. KL's Selangor. You don't say, oh, sir, I go Kelantan eat. No. In KL, how much is a bowl of noodle? You go outside and eat wonton mee, small one lah. How much is it? Yes, you see, 13. Wow, 13 is quite expensive though. I see. You know why? You know why? You know why? Because our money is dropping in value. Our money is dropping in value. This is what we call inflation. Heard of this word before? Heard of this word before? 通货膨胀, inflation. That means your money will go down in value. Gold will never go down. If you buy gold today, let's say you buy this gold bar, 320,000, right? 320,000. 20 years later, this thing might be, I don't know, 480,000. That's why if you are smart, you will buy gold. If you are stupid, you will store money, right? If you have 100,000 today, you think, wow, I'm so rich, I have 100,000. 20 years later, your 100,000 is like so small already, barely enough. You see what I mean? This is economy. Okay, this is economy. So if you're smart, buy gold bar. Buy gold bar. Okay? Smart people, they buy gold bar. Imagine how cool you are. Imagine how cool you are. Let's say now you are buying a house. Okay, you're buying a house. The house is like 900 something thousand. 900 something thousand. And the agent asks you, sir, how would you be making your payment? Are you taking a loan from the bank or are you paying by what? Can I pay by 3 kg of gold bar? You see, you gangster or not? Wow, you see, you pay by gold bar. So gangster, see, you pay by gold bar. Who needs money? Money is for poor people, man. Okay, what about platinum? Platinum is more expensive, but not many people want them. People will still prefer gold. People will still prefer gold. Gold or silver, one of it. Right? You can collect silver too, because I collect silver. I collect silver because gold is too expensive, right? And if I store this thing at my house, is diamond more expensive? No. Okay, guys, believe it or not, diamond is actually very cheap. Okay, you see, gold is expensive because gold is very rare. You don't just find gold everywhere. But you know, diamond is actually very common. Diamond is actually very common. Then you might say, sir, then why is diamond so expensive? Because diamond is controlled by one company. You know who is this guy? De Beers. They are the only company in the world, one of the biggest. The world's 90% of diamond is controlled by them. All right. And the concept of using diamond to propose is started by them. It was an advertisement they started 100 years ago, and now it's been forever here. Okay. And then as a girl, you say, oh, I want my fiance to propose to me using diamond. This is very successful marketing. You see, diamond is not rare. It's just that it's controlled by one company, right? If you control something, you know, if you control, let's say a thing in the world, let's say you control water in the world, you would make it however expensive you want, right? Right? If you control like 90% of the water in the world, you can charge it like what? 50 ringgit per liter. And then people will say, wow, you can charge so expensive, man. Then you don't buy, lor. You know what is this called? You know what is this called? This is called monopoly. You know the game? You know the board game Monopoly? When you monopolize something, that means you control everything. So diamond is monopolized by this guy, by this company. That's why they ask you to buy expensive. Hey guys, you know how expensive diamond is? You know how expensive diamond is? Next time, if you want to propose, you will know, right? Okay, diamonds, they are measured by carat. Okay, carat. Okay, not carat, but as in carat. So this is your carat. Okay, you start from 0.5. Okay, you see, 0.5 is quite small, right? This is 1 carat. Okay, this is 1 carat. You know how much is this? You know how much is this? Okay, before I proposed to my wife, I went and checked lah. 1 carat of diamond, 1 carat of diamond is around 50,000. Crazy. 50,000, that's a Myvi. That's a freaking Myvi. You want to put a Myvi on your hand? Might as well buy a car. Right? That's why diamond is a very stupid thing to buy. It's so expensive and it's not even rare in the first place. Might as well you buy gold. Next time you want to propose, right? You want to keep value, right? Buy gold. Gold will always go up in value. But might I suggest you something lah, guys? If you want to buy gold, buy a car because that's not very romantic, is it? Are you guys okay if your boyfriend buys you a Myvi and say, will you marry me? Are you guys okay with that? Okay, maybe you guys are okay. Oh, obviously, yes. Okay, so what I bought for her, then sell it. Hey, you guys know so kiasu can. Okay, so I bought this I bought this thing for her. It's called moissanite. This is called human grown diamond. Human grown diamond. Guys, this is 10 times cheaper. This is 10 times cheaper, and it's exactly the same. It looks exactly the same. Does this look any different to you? You compare diamond and moissanite, does it look different to you? Okay, lor, got a bit different, lor. 10 times difference, leh. If diamond is 50,000, moissanite is 5,000. So who is stupid enough to buy stupid enough to buy diamond? Unless you tell me, sir, I shit money, then okay. You are like Mark Zuckerberg's son, then okay. Like, sir, my dad makes 50,000 per day. Oh, then okay. And then you buy whatever you want. Because money doesn't matter to you. Right? So you see, got difference, man. Okay, girls are okay. So cause they say a diamond is a girl's best friend. Girls, do you see any difference? Do you see any difference here? It looks the same to me. Right? So why be stupid and buy diamond? Buy moissanite enough lah. Save the money, buy Myvi instead. Isn't silver the same too? Okay lah, this one I can argue lah. Silver is a bit different lah. If you compare platinum and silver, it does look a bit different. But no, this looks the same. This looks exactly the same. So I don't get the hype with diamond. All right, buy gold, buy gold. Next time, buy gold. Okay, but I suggest you something lah. In Malaysia, please don't wear gold lah. Okay, in Malaysia, please don't wear gold. Malaysia is not a very safe place to wear gold. If you wear a gold chain on your wrist, people might chop off your hand. People might chop off your hand. Right? If you're in Singapore, different story. I'm sorry to say this, but Singapore is a very safe place to be. You wear a 100,000 Rolex also never mind. But in Malaysia, don't do it. Please don't do it. You wear fake gold lah. You wear fake gold, okay? Okay. But please don't wear real gold. I don't think you are I don't think your mom or your dad is stupid enough to wear a real gold. Chinese, we will usually keep our gold in a box. We just keep it at home or we keep it in the bank. Right? I'm sure your dad and your mom has gold one. Because older generation, especially if you're a girl, next time when you get married, right? I don't know, it's a very old tradition thing. Like when you get married, your mom or your dad will give you a dowry as in 嫁妆 in the form of gold chain. Right? They will pass you a gold chain or some kind of bangle so that it's like you get married, then this is the gift they give you. You get what I mean? It's a very Chinese tradition. So they will give you gold next time when you get married. Right, gold is very expensive, okay? So you see, gold is very rare. Gold is very rare. So when you look down at gold, yes, sir, this thing is so ugly, 150 only, but you're very rich. Okay. Okay, it's a very shitty analogy, but you guys get what I mean. Okay, so so you might say, sir, how do we memorize this? I will teach you how to memorize this next week when you come back. Okay, because next week is holiday, right? I don't want to teach this for holiday because mostly after holiday you will forget this shit. I know, right? So I'm gonna go into this after the holidays, right? So anyway, so let's go to our exercise, shall we? Let's go to page 13. Okay, we'll do some exercise today. Okay, so far you guys so good, the rest of you. Yinxing, are you okay? Yinxing, are you okay? And Jing'en, Clarissa, Ethan, Wei Jun, are you okay? Who else? Zichen, are you okay? You guys have anything to ask? Feel free to ask. Don't keep quiet. Okay, anyway, so number one, Hannah placed 5 metals in water. So you see 5 metals here. She also placed 4 of the metals in dilute acid. This is her observation, right? So aluminium, no reaction. Why? Because aluminium not like law. Okay, sodium, rigorous reaction. This thing very lang zai. And then magnesium, bubbles, quite okay. Gold, no reaction. Tin, no reaction. These two, I would say these three, maybe these two are the good looking one. These three are the not so good looking one. And then let's look at this. Bubbles of gas are given off. Bubbles of gas are given off. So you see some reaction here already. But you see, gold, no reaction. This is the worst looking. Gold is the worst looking, the last place. All right. And then magnesium, bubbles of gas given off very rapidly. Okay, you know that this is lang zai law. And then tin, bubbles of gas are given off slowly. So from here, you can know magnesium is the best looking, number 1, followed by magnesium, number 2, followed by aluminium, number 3. This is the third best looking among 5 of this. Tin is number 4. Gold is the worst. Gold is at the last place. Okay, you might say, sir, why is there nothing here? Why here got nothing one? I'll tell that later. So number A, name another metal that has similar reaction to sodium. So who is as lang zai as sodium? We need to keep sodium in oil, right? What else do we need to keep in oil? So what is it? What is it? Who is another good looking one? That would be your potassium. Right? We learned this 2 chapters ago. We learned this 2 chapters ago. So you can say potassium. Wow, very good looking. This thing will explode. So B, here they ask you. Suggest why Hannah did not place sodium in dilute acid. Why no reaction here? Why they didn't do anything here? Because when acid reacts with sodium, the reaction is too crazy. Too crazy, you see? Acid and sodium, the reaction is violent. Violent. The thing will just go, okay, very dangerous, very violent reaction. 那个反应太大了. Okay, because the reaction is violent, or you can say too dangerous. All right, no one is crazy enough to do this unless you want an explosion so you won't do this. I don't think. Okay, guys, here's the thing. Your teacher won't let you touch sodium or potassium because even your teachers are scared. So no one is gila enough, no one is crazy enough to play with sodium. Okay, this is why your battery explodes, because your battery, guys, I think I told you this few chapters ago, right? Your battery is made from, what was it again? Your battery is made from lithium, remember? You see the first bottle? Yes, your battery is made from lithium. That's why your battery sometimes will catch fire. Okay, so if you drive a Tesla, if you crash a Tesla, your Tesla might burn out, but your Tesla might catch fire because your Tesla is full of lithium. Your Tesla is all battery, right? So that's why very dangerous. So C, use Hannah's result to place the first 5 metals in order of reactivity, starting with the most reactive. So we replace it already. So the most reactive is the sodium. Okay, sodium, followed by magnesium, followed by aluminum, and you have tin, and you have gold. Guys, you know what is tin? You know what is tin? In Mandarin, we call it xi kuang. This was what the British came here for. You know, the British came to Malaya and stole all our tin. Xi kuang. The British came here for this. Tin mine. We Chinese came here for this, right? The British go to China and brought our poor ancestor here to mine for tin. You know Ipoh, Taiping. Ipoh and Taiping, the place used to be a tin mining town. That's why it's all Chinese. That you go Ipoh is a 90% Chinese one, because our ancestor used to be there to mine for tin. Okay, our ancestors were mine. Chances are your great grandfather was a miner. So that's what we came here for. So D, write a word equation for the reaction between sodium and water. So sodium plus water, you will get sodium hydroxide, and the explosive gas, we call it hydrogen. You know what is this actually? This is your soap. We use this to make your soap, as in the soap you shower with is sodium hydroxide. Okay, so write a word equation for the reaction between magnesium and hydrochloric acid. So magnesium plus hydrochloric acid, you will get magnesium chloride plus hydrogen. Should you memorize this? Not really, right? But if you want to learn, you can memorize something chloride and hydrogen. It's always this. Okay, you will learn this in chemistry next time. In chemistry, you will write it this way. In chemistry, you will write it this way. Yes, sir, what is this? What is this? This is for next year, right? Next year when you go year 10, this is what you write. That is for next year. Okay, I'm not gonna go into that. Okay, so guys, I think I will stop around here. Another reminder, next week there will be no class. I will continue with this next week for our week 4. Okay, so go enjoy your holiday. Please don't forget this when you come back. That's the smallest request from me. Okay, please don't come back and say, oh sir, I forgot all of this already. I'm gonna slap you. Seriously. Okay, so guys, enjoy your holiday. I shall see you next week. Okay, have a good one, guys. Enjoy your holiday. I'll see you soon. All right, so happy Tuesday to you. See you. Good night and bye, guys. Bye bye.